Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Grow Bites. Today's recipe is a delicious Indian dessert made with mango and vermicelli, and I'd like to call it Mango Vermicelli Delight. Vermicelli is originally pronounced as Ver-mih-CHELL-ee and is a word of Italian origin. Mango Vermicelli Delight is a very simple, quick recipe and it tastes so amazing. Mango, as we all know, is low in calories but high in nutrients. Also, adding nuts to this sweet treat makes it more nutritious and tasty. So let's start making this delectable sweet. So for this recipe, you need vermicelli 3/4 cup, full fat milk 1.5 cups, mango puree 3/4 cup, almond flour or cashew powder 3 to 4 tablespoons, sugar 1 to 1.5 cups, ghee which is clarified butter, almond flakes and cardamom powder which is optional. So at first we're going to roast the vermicelli in ghee which is clarified butter, and then later cook it in milk. So at first heat a pan, keep a very low flame and add a tablespoon of ghee which is clarified butter, and then add 3/4 cup of vermicelli and lightly roast it in a low flame until it turns slightly golden. Do not keep a high flame and keep stirring continuously. It might take about 2 to 3 minutes for the vermicelli to get roasted. Just be careful not to burn the vermicelli. See, it's almost golden now, as you can see in the video. Vermicelli is roasted well. Now to this I'm adding about 1.5 cups of full fat milk. So the ratio here is for every cup of vermicelli you need 2 cups of liquid. So here, since we are using 3/4 cup, I'm using about 1.5 cups of milk. And bring the milk to a boil, and once it starts to boil, just keep a very low flame and allow the milk to be completely absorbed by the vermicelli. But what happens if you keep a high flame is, even though the liquid will be absorbed quickly, your vermicelli will be undercooked. So remember to keep a low flame and allow the vermicelli to cook well. The vermicelli is cooked well and the milk is also completely absorbed by the vermicelli, as you can see. Just cook for another few seconds. And now at this stage we are going to add the mango puree. So here I'm using about 3/4 cup of mango puree. It's the same quantity as the vermicelli used. So to prepare the mango puree, just peel and dice the mangoes and just blend it into a smooth mixture. Now cook this for a minute in a low flame so that it's mixed well with the vermicelli. Please do remember to keep a very low flame throughout the cooking and keep stirring continuously, or else it might get stuck to the bottom of your pan. Now to this add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of almond flour. You can always substitute with cashew powder. It gives a good texture to the sweet. Now give it a good mix and cook for another minute in a low flame so that all the ingredients are well mixed. Add 1 to 1.5 cups of sugar and give a good mix. See, the amount of sugar is dependent on how sweet you want your dessert to be. So add roughly around 1 to 1.5 cups depending on your sweetness. If your fruit puree, that is the mango puree which we have used in this dessert, is less sweet, then obviously you will have to add more sugar. So just add accordingly. And once you add the sugar, you can see the mixture will turn a bit liquidy as the sugar melts. Adding 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom powder just to give a flavor to the sweet. This is optional. You can add even saffron strands to it if you like. And then continue cooking by stirring continuously in a low flame until the mixture starts to thicken. See, now it's starting to thicken, as you can see. That's the time when you start adding ghee to it. So now I've added about 1 tablespoon of ghee. If you do not have ghee, you can add butter, but ghee is preferred. And here I've used homemade ghee, so try to use homemade ghee if you have, or use organic desi ghee, which is considered to be good for your health if you're using it in a moderate quantity. The mixture is thickened well, and if you'd like to have it in this semi-liquid consistency, stir in some almond flakes or cashews right now, switch off the flame, add a pinch of cardamom powder, and you can just serve it right away. But if you'd like to have it in the solid form, cut it into pieces and then serve. Continue cooking for another 2-3 minutes and also add in more ghee to it. See, now the mixture is really getting to thicken and it's starting to leave the sides of the pan. Please stir continuously in a very low flame, and you can add 1 or 2 teaspoons of ghee as well. An important thing which you have to bear in mind while making these type of sweets is you will have to keep it stirring continuously, or else it might get burnt, and that too in a very low flame. See, now the mixture is really thickened well and it's leaving the sides of the pan, as you can see. Switch off the flame now. Finally add a teaspoon of ghee, a pinch of cardamom powder, and a few almond flakes. If you're using cashew pieces, just add that now and give it a good mix. Now we're going to transfer this to a greased plate or tray, whichever you're using, and just spread it out evenly with your spatula. Just grease the plate with ghee or butter and then just spread out the mixture evenly. If you like, you can garnish it with some sliced almonds or cashews. That's optional, but it gives a good appearance to this dessert. Now we're going to allow this to cool completely before you can cut and serve. It's a very simple dessert and it takes around 30 minutes to prepare, and the ingredients are also very basic. And instead of mango, you can use pineapple puree if you like. So add it according to your taste. Now it's cooled completely. Using a sharp knife, cut into small pieces, and you can enjoy your tasty mango and vermicelli delight. It's really tasty and it's got a good flavor from the cardamom powder, the mango puree, and the almond flour in it. And it's very simple to make, and it's got a very soft and chewy texture. So please give it a try. It's very tasty and you will definitely love it. And let me know your feedback. Getting your feedback always helps me to make better and more effective videos in future. So please share your feedback in the comment section. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. See you all soon with more good recipes. Until then, goodbye.